Tucker Carlson pretty much asked if, hey, you were concerned about these things in Ukraine and all of the above, and what does that mean for America? And then Mike Pence is heard and quoted saying, that's not my concern. People with the attention span of a gnat and the intelligence of a wet napkin literally came out in groves, literally destroying Mike Pence and saying or insinuating that he was saying that he don't care about the country and the country is not his concern. Now, you may not like Mike Pence. He may be the sorriest candidate in the race, according to you. I don't think he has a chance whatsoever. I would never vote for Mike Pence. God bless his soul. However, I do not like when people come out to try to go viral and misrepresent what the man said. He did not say that his last concern, or he is not concerned with the American people. He was referring to the first part of Tucker Carlson's question, and that was about what was going on in Ukraine. Now, I feel like all of these candidates are giving a wet napkin response when it comes to Ukraine. We should be done with putting money into Ukraine at this point. They're not going to win the war. They're not going to win no matter what. It's literally a slaughterhouse. People are getting killed. We already know the corruption in Ukraine. We already know Zelensky and Biden and all the corruption that's going on. And I think that's why we're really funding them, because they don't want the dirt coming out about Joe Biden. So they're literally strongholding our government and our taxpayer dollar. And we're sending as much money as they can humanly want, because we will get exposed if we do not. We are supporting them more than anybody else in the region. Why is that the case? We know they're not going to win. We're just giving them more money to kill more of their citizens. And then a lot of people that I talk to say that this is a pointless thing anyway, because we are the ones that are at fault in this Ukraine-Russia scenario. The UN is at fault. Not Russia, not Putin. We are at fault. We made promises we didn't keep. We are encroaching on the border of Russia when we shouldn't be. From what I hear, I don't hear a single person give a different scenario. Now, if you have a different scenario, I'd love to hear from you. But I haven't had a person give a different scenario. We seem like the bad guys in this, and we seem like we're fighting a proxy war that's really yielding no benefit to the people in Ukraine. They're eventually going to lose. The matter is, the question is, how many people are going to die at their expense? Did you send the video yet? Yeah. Okay, the video sent. Let me know, Sean, when y'all get the video. I want people to hear this, because people are literally going off on Mike Pence. And I've seen a lot of people that I love really try to make him look bad when that's not what he said. And I hate that they do it to Mike Pence just as well as I hate when they do it to Trump. Let's roll that clip.
Along the way, the Biden administration has been slow in providing military support. Make no mistake about this. We promised them 33 Abrams tanks in January. I heard again 2 weeks ago in Ukraine, they still don't have them. We've been telling them we'll train their F-16 pilots, but now they're saying maybe January we'll let somebody transfer some jets.
I'm sorry, Mr. Vice President, I know you're running for president. You are distressed that the Ukrainians don't have enough American tanks. Every city in the United States has become much worse over the past 3 years. Yeah. Drive around. There's not one city that's gotten better in the United States. And it's visible. Our economy has degraded. The suicide rate has jumped. Public filth and disorder and crime have exponentially increased. And yet your concern is that the Ukrainians, a country most people can't find on a map, who've received tens of billions of U.S. tax dollars, don't have enough tanks. I think it's a fair question to ask, where's the concern for the United States in that?
Well, it's not my concern. Tucker, I've heard that routine from you before, but that's not my concern. I'm running for president of the United States because I think this country's in a lot of trouble.
See, he said, that's not my concern. That's not my concern. And they stopped the video right there. I think, Sean, we got more of that video, but they stopped the video right there. They tried to catch Mike Pence saying that the American people is not his concern. That's not what he said. And everybody out there, even people that I love, I've seen y'all posting on social media, just give an apology and correct it. That's all I'm asking you to do. Mike Pence was not saying that the American people is not his concern. He's saying the concerns that Tucker Carlson brought up about prioritizing the Ukrainian people and prioritizing Ukrainian military forces was not his concern. Now, play the rest of that clip because I think it's probably a little more insight on the totality of what he said. Roll the clip. Oh, that was it. Okay, so we didn't have the context, but Mike Pence posted on his Twitter the entire context of that. But that was the piece that people cut and clipped together. So I just wanted to throw it out there that it's not in the context of what Mike Pence was saying. You can believe he's probably not going to win. To me, him and the Trump shenanigans that went on during the election in 2020 probably voided him from a possibility of being elected because people do not like him over Trump by far. Is he a quality candidate? I don't know. I like that he's a Christian man. I like that he's faithful to his wife. I think he has a lot of principles, but man, I feel like he won't stand up to a doorpost. And I don't like that in a person who should be considered a leader in our time.